I'm Evan Moilan with GSB Fundraising. After nearly 43 years of experience in working with organizations across this country, we know that in these unprecedented days, it's difficult for organizations to know where to begin. So we wanted to take a few moments to share with our friends and our partners 4 things that you can do right now, if you haven't already, to ensure the forward momentum of your organization. First, check in with your governance. Ensure that your governance and your staff leadership are stable and in safe places. Ensure that you've got succession planning in place, redundancy planning. Tomorrow, it could be you that's sick. So ensure that your organization has a leadership lineage that allows you to continue into the future regardless of what happens. Then turn to communications. In times of crisis, communicating early and communicating often is really critical. Telling the strongest story that you can tell today. Consider your communications tree. Who will you talk to? What channels will you use to talk to them? And how often, what frequency will you communicate with your donors? Choose a spokesperson. It's critical in these times that your supporters know the trusted voice they can come to get the right organizational information for you. Then it's time to turn to your donors. Those people that have loved you and cared for you for a long time. Look at your top list of donors, whether it's by dollar size or donor tenure, or whether it's by those folks that are the great matriarchs and patriarchs of your organization. Call them, check in with them, care for your people. These people have cared for you for decades. It's time for you to ensure that they're okay as well. Yes, it will open the door for you to tell the story of your organization, but most importantly, it's about authentic relationships with the people who care about your organization. And then it could be time to ask, depending on where your organization is today, there are people in this situation who are able to help. There are people that are looking to make a difference. There will be people who benefit and there will be people who hurt. So it's time to be sensitive, but it is time to ask when there's need. But you have to have that need. Know where your organization is going. People can only help a sinking ship one time. After that, people jump off the sinking ship. So unless you're truly in crisis, don't turn it to today. Turn it to what's going to be possible in the future. Cast a vision of the horizon. Talk about what your organization is doing today to make impact and what you'll be able to continue to do. Change the conversation from woe is us to join us. Nobody in the history of the United States has ever woken up passionate about giving to a budget, but everyone wakes up wanting to make a difference in the world today. Invite your donors to join you in making a difference. Look in that ask for pockets of donors who may be in better positions today to make those gifts. Specifically things like donor advised funds. A donor advised fund is like a medical spending plan. Donors put money into it at a timing that's convenient to them or important to them, and then they're able to distribute it to the things that they care about in timing that is needed by the charity. Like a medical spending plan, it can only be spent for the purpose it's been given for. And yes, those funds have been invested, typically with foundations, but typically have been fairly conservatively invested to protect their principal. So now's the time to invite those folks who have given through donor advised funds previously to help make a difference in these times. It's also a great time to invite some of the people in your organization that give year after year to move to a monthly sustaining model of giving, knowing that their sustaining model of giving will help your organization survive is a great invitation and allows the donor to know their impact. Perhaps it's that group of donors who give you between $50 and $120 a year, and you invite them to give $15 a month. Perhaps it's those donors who give at one of your club levels and you invite them to move to a monthly sustaining gift. That little shift will make a difference in your organization. We know these are simple things, but these are complicated times. At GSB, we stand ready to work with you on your specific situations and invite you to contact us so that we can support you. Know in these days that we're available for you for formal and informal conversations wherever they may make a difference in the life of your organization. Thank you.